Good morning, first years. I'm going to go through the homework corrections that you had from yesterday. So, question 1 talked about a standard deck of cards, and they showed you a picture and asked you how many cards are there in a standard pack of cards. So you could just count them up, but maybe some of you already knew. The answer to part A is that there are 52 cards. Okay, you could do that by counting or from the knowledge that you already had. The pack is divided up into 4 suits. Now, hopefully this was something that you already knew, but some of you maybe didn't know. If you weren't sure, well, you could just have looked at the 4 different sets that they had and hopefully figured out that the 4 suits were hearts, the heart symbol, spades, which kind of looks like an upside down heart with a stem, diamonds, just a diamond shape, and clubs. Okay, probability does work with cards quite a lot actually, so it's useful for us to know the names of the suits. How many cards are there in each suit? So there was 2 ways of doing this. One was by counting, but a second way we could have done it was 52 divided by 4 to get that there are 13 cards in each suit. The card shown on the right is called a picture card, and that's because it has a picture on it. And they asked us to name that card, and that card that was shown had this symbol, a K and a heart. We call it the King of Hearts. King of Hearts. And how many picture cards are there in total in a standard pack of cards? Now, this question was a little bit tricky because, of course, we know that the picture cards Jack, Queen, and King are picture cards, but some of you may not have realized that the ace is also considered to be a picture card. So there's 4 picture cards in each suit, and there are 4 suits, so that means 16 picture cards in total. Okay, so some knowledge on card playing there, and later when we do, probably in second year, when we do a little bit more with probability, we will revise the deck of cards, and you will actually be expected to know the names of the suits, how many cards there are, and we'll be using that to answer some probability questions. Okay, question 2 then. Excuse me. The first thing we're asked to do is list all the letters of the English alphabet. So we're just doing our alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Hopefully everybody was able to do this. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and I say Z because it rhymes. And the next question then, so that was part A. We were asked how many there are. 26 letters in total. So hopefully that was something you already knew. List the letters that are vowels. A, E, I, O, U. How many vowels are there? There are 5 vowels. What name is given to the other type of letters? This is more like an English homework than maths, but we need to make sure that you know the names of these before we ask to do probability questions on them. The other type are called consonants. Hard word to pronounce. And how many consonants are there? Well, everything other than the vowels, which is 21 consonants. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too difficult for you for your homework. Question 3 then. A spinner with 5 equal sectors numbered 10 to 14 is spun once. What does a spinner look like? Well, you know, if you play twister or something like that, you might have different sections like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got a spinner, got an arrow on it, and we're spinning it around. And they told us that the spinner is numbered 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So if you get stuck on a question, it's sometimes useful to draw out a diagram to help you with it. List all the possible outcomes. So our sample space, or our list of outcomes in this case, are just, when you're asked to list, you don't have to put the set brackets in, but there's no harm if you do. So the outcomes are 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right, we're just getting used to the different language that probability and counting questions ask us. In question 4, they showed us another spinner. And on that spinner it had 4 sections. This one was coloured in blue. This one was coloured in red, orange, and green. So when I'm asked to list the outcomes, or my sample space, it's just the colours. And it's okay to just use the initials like that. Okay, so that's the corrections for the homework. You can leave a comment under today's Google Class session if there's something that you still don't understand. Okay, there'll be another video shortly with today's notes that I want you to take. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.